It's cold today, man. Motherfucking cold. It's not even that cold, but it is cold. My fingers are freezing. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It would be like, what would it be? Yeah, it would be like fucking 12 o'clock at night. What the fuck? Man, it should be like 12 o'clock over there. But nobody's literally watching these days. Because Danish time. It's another time, It is what it is. I'm doing this in English because there's people I don't want to be associating with on this platform. I literally don't want to. I got no reason for it, none whatsoever. Um, uh, People who've been my real friends are there still to this day, as I said yesterday. But it's hard to keep up with. Look here, when I was homeless, a place like this would be gold. Boom. See, I'm literally gonna be a guy, as I told a lot of you. I'm gonna start tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be groovy. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I'm literally looking very much forward to this shit. I'm gonna be a working bee, getting all that honey that they call money today. Just as long as I can get my bread, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good. Man, but sorry, but I see and I hear gangster this, gangster that. I'm the real. I'm a G. Uh, I love when they said there were no hoods in Europe, Scandinavia whatsoever. Okay. What do you think in a town where there's like almost 2 million people? Don't you think there's a hood there? Do you think it's a normal that it's all kumbaya in fucking Europe? We a billion people. Salute Carlton, my main man. Carlton always standing up for the right people, man. Carlton is a good motherfucker. Yeah, a real one. All that shit about being real, Carlton, you're real because you're showing up. You're showing support. You're showing how it is, man. You know, and you're showing always. And we have a common enemy, motherfucking Dose 100. Dose is a fucking idiot. And listen here, I just heard him. Cause I can't, I don't know why, but literally when I write French, there's not like food and shit popping up. It's those, cause he's like in my algorithm and like in my phone, cause everybody's saying he's talking shit about you, and I'm trying to listen, and I'm watching like 6 days ago and 5 days ago, cause I don't think he's talking about me right now. Why should he? It's Kwame Brown, and but I think he do talk about me in a small sense, and why should he? He should just shut the fuck up. Somebody should take him in check. I hate the way he talk about addicts. He's an addict himself. You can see he's on perks. The one eye is almost shutting down. He's selling dope. If you're in this game, You sell this shit. I've been in this drug game. Listen, I've been in it for years. If you do not take the drug you're selling, you're what we call the dealer of death. You're dealing death because you're not taking it yourself. You're just dealing it for fucking the gain of money. And that's okay in some places, but it's not okay because you're killing people, literally. But I know in the United States and some places in Europe, it's the only way to survive. And I can understand why people do it. It's just people got to know when they're not doing it themselves, it's like they're just dealing death. You know, if they're dealing for their own death to yeah, and Carlton, they should wake up because you are speaking the truth. Fatter, as a fatter, as a matter of fact, you're speaking the truth very, very often and very, very all the time. Actually, you're not never saying anything that doesn't comply or say what he's saying because you're always saying the truth about those. Yeah, the lab. He loves to say we're dissecting in the lab. We're dissecting you, motherfucker. You're so fucking stupid. He is so fucking stupid. Sorry to say, but he's like the epitome of what an uneducated idiot. And I'm sorry that he's a product of his environment. But a lot of people from his environment are doing good in school, are doing good grades, are doing better in life than him. I'm not saying you have to be a professor or anything. I'm just saying, man, get your fucking something. When you have to talk like that, like you are like, yeah, yeah, he has a very low IQ. And the funny thing is, he said that, and factual, I know he's not dumb. I know factual is not dumb because I've been speaking with him night after night. I know he's got some wrong opinions and he's far out sometimes, but he's actually a very intelligent guy in some aspects. The flat Earth, they can hold to themselves. I'm not believing in that shit, but that's just a belief. That's not something we fight about in Denmark. A belief. It's just a belief. People that believe in different shit. Like you can't go to a Muslim and say, "Hey, it's wrong what you believe in." No, it's not. That's what he believes. And what that's what I mean with those. He thinks because he knew who Kwame Brown was. And listen here, I can mention hundreds of famous people he never heard about because it's European famous people. Like you can mention hundred. Yeah, yeah, he's just passionate to extreme. It's Carlton. You got a good way with words. You're telling it in a good manner because it is literally what factual is. He is an intelligent, just passionate to extreme. Sometimes it's very good reading because it's literally what he is. He is an intelligent dude, but he goes to extremes sometimes, like with the flat Earth thing and some of his he said about Suan. That was like very disrespectful, but I think he said sorry to that. I got no problem with factual, actually. other than when he goes to the extremes, and that he's on a panel with Shangy and those. I don't understand those. He can get away with selling people's moms. They can suck his dick and uh, talking about even if let's say that that baby was a prop. Let's say it was a prop. So what if it was? You're still talking about uh, a dead baby. Even if there wasn't any picture, if you would have talked about it anyway, though, you wouldn't talk about it anyway. So don't think that that there's all these people going after him, but it's he haven't been. I must admit, I haven't heard him. But when people write to me that he's after me, this and that, and he's talking shit about me, then I talk shit back. Cause I can't sit and watch like 4 hours. I don't even think. I don't know if he's putting the lives up. Some people are not putting the lives up. So I don't want to listen to all his when he talk about it because it must be on his lives. Because I don't watch his lives. I never do. Uh, of course, I've seen them. When he say you're in the bushes. Yeah, actually, Carlton, I've been thinking about that. Because Tommy got no issues with factual whatsoever. He don't. And I don't even think Doc have a problem with him anymore. I think Doc have a problem what he said about Suan. Because Doc, everybody knows that Suan is a very, very, very a woman we hold in very high regards in our little sector, what we should call it. So Joanne, she's got a very special place, like Walshire and all these people, like you, Carlton. You also have a special place there. But you're right, fascists should get a chance because then he could dissect the lab, literally dissect it like a motherfucker because he knows all this. Because those he's like, oh, you're my friend again. Listen, I want to tell you this. Then he's talking. You can't get out of jail for fucking 5,000 was it bags of heroin or what was it? I don't know. It was a half a pound or a pound or what it was. Half a pound. That's nothing, but it is what it is. It's nothing. But it's a lot in the United States if you get caught with it. But it's a good party in O's. Up in their shop when we were holding parties up there. Shit, some parties. They were like, and they were going on for days. It was literally, if you write A cap and you write uh, AA and then R, uh, I can't even remember my old fucking. Oh, it's because it's the craziest city I ever lived in, but the nicest city. It's I forgot how many decades it thinks it was. Yeah. But the thing is, you know, factual said some very shitty things, but If anyone called me, I don't know if you remember it, but when we had like Factual on the team, he was a fucking good, he was always there for people. He was there for me. He was there for Doc. He was there for Tommy. He was a good. Tommy and him, they had their little quarrel, but it was nothing. Not like now. It's like stupito now. Stupid. So, but it is what it is. I have a tendency to put some shit you don't put anywhere else than in your fucking pocket. What the fuck? It's like, get on it. But Carlton, if Factual were getting back on the team, let's say Dog would have a good day and he would say, "Let's get Factual up." He actually had Factual up there a time or two, I think, one time or two. But Factual was a good actor. Yeah, man, you're right, Carlton. Man, again, you're right. Because Factual is like, he's not on that type of demon time like with those and those he's trying to put a new brand on his own. Like, what the fuck does he mean? But you need Jesus. He's a fucked up drug dealer gone wrong, living at his grandma's house, using a fucking chair for a table. And who is he to say that I drink of the bottle? Who the fuck cares? Of course, I got glasses. That's some of the cheapest shit you can get in all fucking. There's glasses all over my fucking apartment. I don't want to fucking do dishes all the time because, the dishwasher, it's like, it's uphill, man. It's like, it's like when you're living 6 men together, not 6 men together, but 6 men in the same apartment. It's a huge apartment. Let me say that. It's like, how many square meters? It's like a lot. So we have our own toilets, uh, our own bath. Uh, so, I'm enjoying it. It's right in town. And those, you would never, ever, ever get a place like here. Look here. I'm going to show you something. Those. And you call this place a homeless shelter. Don't you think there would be homeless people like around? Stupid motherfucker. This is Q Park. This is literally, that means on this area, if you stand here, you can get a fine for 759 kronas. That's about 100 and like $10 for just standing here if you don't have a permit. And I'm standing smoking my morning joint because I got no problem. I got my permit. That's literally what it costs. That's why we don't got any fucking homeless motherfucking people around. It is a good place, Carlton. It is because it's secure. It's people. It's in the middle of the city. I can literally show there's like tall buildings and shit, but it is what it is. It's just in the city. It's just in the middle of the city, downtown. The The big bus station, the central bus station is just up there with the central train station. And it's a big train station because it's in the middle of Denmark. It's like we got Jutland, that's the mainland where all the Vikings was going out to England and shit. And then we have like uh, uh, the post office up there, the big post office, the biggest post office in no, in Copenhagen is the big. But this is very huge because it's in the middle of Denmark. So that means all the fucking mail to like Jutland and like all the islands and shit like that goes here. Uh, and then it gets distributed. And just behind me, this tall building behind me, you know what that is? That's Dose's place. That's where you get welfare. Look, my barista, he's not open yet. He's just in there. And I live up there in this apartment up there. Nice. This is my barista. And it's called the local. You wouldn't understand the shit. It's called, what is it? It's just, look, that's my barista. Can you look in there? Yeah. It's got all kind of good shit. And this is small barista. Barista. Look, those. It's here you gotta go. See, that's the good living downtown, you know. You're close to fucking everything. See, I can go those in walking distance. See, that's what you need. I'm walking literally up here. Okay, let's see. He has to have a good hygiene. So I think it's off limits for you, those. Sorry to say. But if you can see up there this sign, the first thing that's saying is work. Literally work. And the social förvaltning, that means the social uh, they're taking care of your money, you know. Shit. They decide, you know, uh, have I ever taken a welfare? Yeah, I have been on welfare for a very short time actually, because when I was homeless, I was living off my, you know, the few money. Uh, oh, my brother, I think he's calling off our football shit today. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Uh, uh, but you know, I just wanted to say this is literally where up there. Oh, you can't even see it from here, can you? No, you cannot. Cannot. But this is. Do I have my card with me? No, I don't. I think I have some money there. No, it's because then I want to go to the bank. Oh, I can get my money. But I wasn't here to. Oh, my call is like up here. But those, look, this is where you would look. I live in this building there. You know, that's in the middle of the city. You just have to go up there. Then there's the downtown, you know, area with all the city. You know how it's looked downtown. This is just right. It's just it is downtown, but it's like uh, down at the harbor. The harbor is just down there. And I'm mad because my fucking barista's not open yet. What the fuck? What is he thinking? Where's my cola? It's always gone, my cola. I can never find it because I always put it places. Yeah, yeah, it's nice place. It's and it's the thing that's nice because it's in town is that there's okay. It's kind of irritating when they're where the fuck. Oh, I know where I put it. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. What? Literally? Maybe I put it some stupid place. Man, the thing that's stupid is that it was an all new motherfucking cola. And I can't remember where I put it. Oh, no, 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 no. That's funny, you know. It's just better. It's, you know, it's like, you know who lived, you know who's been here? Thomas Edison was here before. Um, because the man, all these buildings is old electrical buildings, and it is where the fuck did I put this shit? What the fuck? I can't find my cola. It's funny as fuck. It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny. It's there. It is kind of funny because it can be, you know, it can only be here. But what I wanted to say, those, this, and Stanton Carlton, this is a guy called Thomas B. And you will then you will say Trier, but it's Trier in Danish. And he was Thomas Edison's not right hand man, but they were like working together on this big project. And to this day, he was given. Oh shit! My sorry to say, I have to go, Colton. It's my power that's going off. In very few seconds, I can see. You know, it's just going down, down, down. But no, I would love if I had some more power. Yeah, peace, Carlton. I'll go on later today, actually. I hope you'll be there. Maybe when you have some sleep. Have a very good day, Carlton. It was very nice seeing you, man. Like always. Like always. Very good. Have a very good day, night, Carlton. Peace.